Hi there, I'm Bobby Daniel, and this is Sherronna Bishop, and we're with Real Talk. Sherronna and I are doing a little side project within our own community. The last couple years in Mesa County has been really difficult, and we've seen a lot of kids have taken their life, actually. And as a community, we've been struck with grief and also a need to a call to action to try and give our children a purpose and a vision for their life, and to really be there for them, because we all know what it's like to go through middle school and even high school at times, and once you're out of that and you're like, oh, that's not all your life, and you realize like, oh, that wasn't everything, but in the moment it's very difficult. And so we realize that these kids need a sounding board, a place to come and vent, and not necessarily to fix it, but we all can look back and see in our lives that one person that we could go to. And for me, that was, there was a few people, but it was mostly coaches and a really amazing math teacher, Mrs. Conway, and her door was always open. Coach Romano, they had the film room at Palisade High School, and I spent a lot of time in there, just having a place where you can go and talk. And they really, and Coach Ross, they helped a lot, and just being that sounding board. And so Sherronna and I know that teachers and oftentimes even the students themselves are tapped out. They can't necessarily take on another testing or another project, another training. I mean, they're really tapped out. And so we think works the best when individuals take it upon themselves to meet a need in their own community. And so that's really what we want to establish. And so we've created Community Mentor Project. And this is something that you can emulate in your own community as well. But we have really seen the need, and we want to meet it. So we're asking for volunteers, and we will do the training. We have a training with, I'll let you talk about the training part.
Awesome. So one of the goals of CMP is to just be a presence, to be there, be available for the kids. And it's not easy. If you've ever worked with youth, they can make you feel so dumb in 30 seconds flat. They're really gifted that way. And so they're talented. You know what? And it doesn't even take much effort for them. So we understand that in the realm of teenagers and all that we're going to need a little bit of assistance in figuring out how to navigate this. The goal is not to tell them what to do. They've got plenty of people doing that. Our role is simply going to be to draw out questions, draw out answers, conversate, and just really make connections with kids in a time where social media is really taken over. And there's an incredible study that was just done actually on the power of social media in a negative way that is impacting our kids, and their sense of disconnect is huge. And as Bobby talked about within our own community, the rate of suicide in our valley with youth has been mind-blowing. And so that feeling of not being connected and not having the community wrapping their arms around them. When we were all growing up, we had people telling on us, telling our parents, watching out for us, and
with anything.
You couldn't, and we didn't know then, but it gives you a sense of protection and of boundaries, and
then you matter.
Yeah, I love
you matter.
Absolutely. So in our trainings, we'll be helping you we're going to be teaching you what's called MI, motivational interviewing, to help you navigate the world of asking questions and really just learning to be a great listener. And honestly, if you're a parent, an aunt, an uncle, a mentor, a grandma, grandpa, a friend, who can't learn to be a better listener anyway? So the great thing about this is the skills you learn are going to impact a lot of other areas of your life. So we're just looking for great people who have the smallest desire to work with youth and just to make an impact on them, not change them or, give them all the answers. We don't know all the answers, but we know that we can be there, and that is what we want to do. And we want to lift some of the burden off of the teachers. We want to lift some of the burden off the counselors, and we really want our kids to know that we volunteered. We could be doing 50 other things, but we want to be there with them, and we want to be hanging out with them, and we want to figure out how we can be helpful. And it matters. It really matters. One person matters. These kids really matter, and we don't have to do it. So we want to do it. Yeah. So we want to do something.
When is our next informational meeting?
Next informational meeting will be in February. However, if you are interested in being a part of CMP, our training will be on Saturday, January 17th. That's going to be our first training, and we'll have a secondary option too. So just if you're interested and you're hearing this and it's resonating with you and you want more details and more information, make sure to contact us at...
Well, you can do either one of our Facebook pages. You
Absolutely.
can private message us. And I think if this is something that's really you're really interested in, then you'll definitely need to get a background check. And you can go to the sheriff's office here in town, and it's like $3 to $5. They give you a piece of paper right then and there, and then you'll want to bring that to us. We want to make sure everybody is safe through the program.
Absolutely.
So, and we will be starting in Fruita High School.
We're looking forward to that. So again, just let us know if you're interested, and we want to do the things that we're asking our district to do. That is not their job. It's our job. Our kids are our job. They're doing everything they can, and so we can sure help a little bit. So
Yes.
that's what we're going to do.
So join us, Community Mentor Project.
Yeah, remember, you don't need permission to do what's right.
That's right. Amen.
Love it.